Did Washington just make the right call for America? Senate leaders reach funding deal to avoid shutdown during campaign season. The Senate is likely to vote on the measure before leaving Washington at week's end for its traditional August recess, a period that many lawmakers want to spend shoring up their re-election prospects rather than working in the nation's capital. Here's everything we know so far. Political analysts say this development could have major consequences heading into the next election cycle. Stay with us for the full story and more breaking news throughout the day. This story was reported by PBS NewsHour. For daily U.S. political news, subscribe to Global News Digest.
Here is what Wall Street does not want you to know. Goldman traders are on pace for a record year. A close-up look at how they're doing it in a new interview with CNBC, a Goldman exec breaks down what's driving stocks, where markets are headed, and how the bank's equities desk fuels its growth. Let's break this down quickly. This story is moving markets and has significant implications for the U.S. economy and consumer spending. We will continue to monitor this story and bring you updates as they become available. This story was reported by CNBC Economy. Stay on top of your money. Follow Global News Digest for daily finance updates.
This is why your grocery bill is about to change. Fintech broker ClearStreet offers investors pre-IPO access to $188 billion. AI giant Databricks fintech brokerage ClearStreet is launching a private markets platform, beginning with Databricks stakes, to give investors more access to late-stage startups. Here are the key details. Investors and traders on Wall Street are reacting quickly as this situation continues to unfold. This is one of the top stories we are watching closely today across the United States. This story was reported by CNBC Economy. Don't miss tomorrow's financial headlines. Subscribe now.
Every American with a bank account needs to hear this. AstraZeneca in talks with Bristol-Myers Squibb on $400 billion mega deal. FT reports UK pharmaceutical giant AstraZeneca is considering a deal to merge with its US rival Bristol-Myers Squibb. This is why it matters. Financial analysts are closely watching how this develops and what it means for markets and everyday investors. Our team is tracking every development as this story continues to unfold in real time. This story was reported by CNBC Top News. For daily market and financial news, subscribe to Global News Digest.
The DC story that is dominating every American newsroom today. Trump targets Biden-era billion-dollar Smithsonian budgets amid anti-woke push. Trump's budget proposal cuts Smithsonian funding below $1 billion for the first time since 2020, as a 162-page White House report targets woke ideology. Here's what's actually happening. Lawmakers on both sides of the aisle are responding as the situation continues to develop in Washington. Follow along as we cover the key details, the background, and what happens next. This story was reported by Fox News Politics. Stay informed on what Washington is doing. Follow us for updates.
Is this good or bad for the country? You decide. Trump on making a deal with Iran. I'm not looking to kill people. President Trump on Sunday said that he is not looking to kill people as he seeks a deal with Iran, telling reporters that negotiations with Iranian officials are set for Monday. Trump told reporters on Air Force One that the latest round of talks was orchestrated by Saudi Arabia, the United Arab Emirates, and Qatar. The key facts you need to know. This story is dominating political discussions across the country and drawing reactions from leaders in both parties. This is a developing story, and we expect more information to emerge in the coming hours. This story was reported by The Hill. More breaking political news every day. Subscribe now.
This AI development is changing everything, and it happened today. Fender's CEO seems to think your bandmates are just analog AI. Fender CEO Edward Budd Cole gave an interview to T3 in May celebrating the 75th anniversary of the Telecaster, with comments on AI and music that initially flew under the radar. But it has started making the rounds recently, pouring more fuel on an already raging fire of bad PR following the company pissing off. Here's everything we know so far. Tech industry insiders say this development will reshape competition among the biggest players in Silicon Valley. Stay with us for the full story and more breaking news throughout the day. This story was reported by The Verge. For daily tech and AI news, subscribe to Global News Digest.
Is this the biggest MLB move of the year? MLB trade deadline tracker. Following every move of the 2026 deadline, the 2026 trade deadline is set for Monday, Aug. 3, and the deals look like they could go right down to the last minute. Let's break this down quickly. MLB insiders are calling this a game-changing development with major implications for the standings. We will continue to monitor this story and bring you updates as they become available. This story was reported by CBS Sports MLB. Stay in the game all season. Follow us for daily baseball coverage.
Every football fan in America is watching this right now. NFL Training Camp Injuries Tracker. Latest updates on Ricky Pearsall, CJ Gardner-Johnson, and more. Pearsall is set to undergo season-ending knee surgery, while Gardner-Johnson was injured during Saturday's Bills practice. Here are the key details. Coaches, players, and team management are all responding as this story continues to develop. This is one of the top stories we are watching closely today across the United States. This story was reported by CBS Sports NFL. More NFL headlines dropping every day. Subscribe and turn on notifications.
Did the NFL make the right call here? Ricky Pearsall injury. 49ers receiver to undergo season-ending surgery on lingering PCL. Pearsall has been dealing with the issue since last season. This is why it matters. Football fans across America are reacting strongly, and sports commentators are calling this one of the biggest stories of the season. Our team is tracking every development as this story continues to unfold in real time. This story was reported by CBS Sports NFL. For daily NFL news and updates, subscribe to Global News Digest.